Hi everyone, my name is Kate. Welcome back to my wondernetting channel, and today I'm gonna show you how to crochet this beautiful cardigan. The pattern might look complicated, but it actually works up really quickly. I finished this cardigan in about 4 days. Even that fast. By the way, if you're wondering about these crochet flowers on my wall, I have a tutorial how I made them. Be sure to check it out. I love its simple yet elegant design. It can really go with any outfit. You can use any yarn you like for this project, but I choose a cashmere yarn, which I'll talk about more later. Its fluffiness adds such a luxurious and cozy feel to the cardigan. By the way, a lot of people always ask me how I manage to complete big projects and still have time to record tutorials for them. Honestly, it's all about planning your day, week, or even month effectively. And I'm still learning how to do it myself. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, and that's actually where I'm learning time management. I'm taking this class, Chaos to Calm, Google Calendar workshop for creatives. Skillshare is one of the largest creative communities with thousands of classes on everything from time management and productivity to design, illustration, and photography. Every class is taught by experts who are passionate about sharing their skills and tips. This class has really helped me get a handle on my schedule and tasks, freeing up more time for more ideas and creativity. It's not just learning, it's about building a workflow that actually works for you. And of course, Skillshare has tons of other courses to help you grow in any area, whether it's planning, creativity, or skills you can use in your daily life. If you're looking how to get more organized, kick off the new year with fresh mindset, join me on a Skillshare. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will get 1 month free premium access of Skillshare. Let's learn new skills together with a Skillshare. Back to the cardigan, let's start crocheting. We will need 10 skeins of yarn. I'm using high-quality cashmere yarn in 1 skein, 50 grams and approximately 130 meters. The yarn is very soft and will keep you warm in the winter. Also, we'll need hook 0.5 millimeters, buttons. Mine is very beautiful with diameter of 20 millimeters. The yarn, the buttons, and also my hook set I ordered from Wool Club. On their website, you'll find a wide variety of high-quality yarn with worldwide shipping. They also offer accessories and tools for crocheting and knitting. You can use my code wondernetting to get a 5% discount on all products on Wool Club website. The links to the yarn, to the buttons and hook set you will find in the description below the video. A little about this pattern. This cardigan is oversized and will fit sizes S, M and L. The scheme of the pattern you will find further in the video after we'll crochet the front piece. The pattern itself is quite simple, especially if you follow the scheme. The most challenging part will be making the decreases on the front piece. However, even those won't be very difficult, and I will show you everything in detail. We're gonna start with the front piece. To make it, make chain of 45 plus 4 more loops to start the row. If you want to make a bigger size, add 9 more loops because the pattern consists of 9 loops, and then plus 4 more loops to start the row. So these are my 45 loops. I add 4 more loops, 1, 2, 3 and 4 to start the row. Yarn over and insert the hook into the 4th loop from the hook and make 2 double crochet into 1 loop. 1, yarn over, the 2nd double crochet in the same place. 2. Then skip 2 loops and into the 3rd loop, make single crochet like this. Then make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 loops and into the 3rd one, make single crochet again like this. Yarn over, skip 2 loops, into the 3rd loop, make 2 double crochet, 1, into the same place, 2, like this, then chain 1, yarn over, into the same place, again make 2 double crochet, 1, and into the same place 2. So it's like a little shell. Then skip 2 stitches again into the 3rd loop, make single crochet, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, again skip 2 stitches into the 3rd loop, make single crochet again, skip 2 stitches, and make the shell again, 2 double crochet in one loop, like this, then chain 1 and 2 double crochet into the same loop, 1 and 2. And then repeat the pattern until the end of the chain. Skip 2 stitches, make single crochet, then chain of 3, again skip 2 stitches into the third loop, make single crochet, then yarn over, skip 2 stitches, make a shell, 2 double crochet in one loop, then chain 1 and 2 double crochet in one loop again. At the end of the chain, into the last loop, make 3 double crochet, 1 into the same loop, 2 and into the same loop, 3. So this is how the first row should look like. As you can see, we have here some kind of shells, 4 shells, and the 5th shell is split in half at the beginning and at the end of the row. The second row, start with chain 1, turn your work, insert the hook into the second loop from the hook or into the first stitch right here and make single crochet like this. Then make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. Then yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch right here and make double crochet. 1, like this, yarn over and into the next stitch, make again 1 double crochet. It should look like this. Then insert the hook into this chain from the previous row and make single crochet, like this. Now we need to insert the hook right above the double crochet from the previous row, so make yarn over, make 1 double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch, make again 1 double crochet, like this. Then make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and insert the hook right into the center of the shell, right here, and make single crochet. Then again chain of 3, yarn over and make 2 double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1, and into the next stitch, 2. Then repeat again, insert the hook into this chain, make single crochet, yarn over, make 1 double crochet above the double crochet from the previous row and into the next stitch, again 1 double crochet like this. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and single crochet into the center of the shell, like this. Then again chain 3, double crochet above double crochet from the previous row, 1, and next stitch again double crochet. And repeat the same pattern until the end of the row. At the end of the row, you should make 2 double crochet right above double crochet from the previous row. So yarn over, make 1 double crochet into the next stitch, again 1 double crochet. Then make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and make single crochet into this chain of air loops from the previous row, like this. Row 3, start with chain of 3 and turn your work. Insert the hook into the chain of air loops right here and make single crochet. And as you can see, we have big shells, and between these big shells we have single crochet, and we need to make the small shell again into this single crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook into this single crochet, make 2 double crochet in one stitch, like this, then chain 1 and again into the same place make 2 double crochet. It's our new shell, like this. Then insert the hook into the chain of air loops right here, make single crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next chain of air loops, make single crochet, like this, and again the shell into the single crochet from the previous row, right here, between the shells. 2 double crochet into one place, then chain 1, and again 2 double crochet into one place. New shell, like this, then single crochet into the chain of air loops, then chain of 3, and single crochet into the next chain of air loops, like this, and repeat the pattern until the end of the row. And this is how it should look like. And finish the third row. Make single crochet into the chain of air loops like this, then make chain 1, yarn over and make double crochet into the last single crochet from the previous row, like this. The next row, chain 1, turn your work and make single crochet into this free space right here, like this. Then yarn over and we need to make double crochet above the double crochet from the previous row. So make 1 double crochet above the double crochet from the previous row, the next double crochet above the next double crochet, chain of 3, then single crochet right into the center of the shell, like this, again chain of 3, and double crochet above double crochet, 1 and the next one, 2, like this. Then make single crochet into this chain of air loops and repeat the pattern. 2 double crochet above double crochet from the previous row, 1, 2, then chain of 3, single crochet into the center of the shell, chain of 3, and 2 double crochet above double crochet from the previous row, and repeat until the end of the row. At the end, make single crochet right into the chain of air loops from the previous row, right here. The row 5 is the last one in the pattern. Make chain of 3, turn your work, insert the hook into the first loop from the hook or into the first stitch, yarn over and make 2 double crochet in one stitch, like this. Then make single crochet into this chain of air loops from the previous row, like this, then chain of 3, next single crochet into the next chain of air loops, and again we need to make a shell between the big shells. So insert the hook into the single crochet from the previous row, make 2 double crochet in one single crochet, then chain 1 and again 2 double crochet into the same stitch, our little shell, then repeat single crochet into the air loops, chain of 3, next single crochet into the next chain of air loops, and the new shell into the single crochet from the previous row. At the end, into the last single crochet from the previous row, make 3 double crochet in one stitch, 1 into the same place, 2 and into the same place, 3. And this is how our pattern looks like, and after the row 5 we need to start again from the row 2 and just repeat the pattern row 2, 3, 4, 5, then again row 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on until you'll reach the desired height of the front piece, of the sleeve, of the back piece. But for the front pieces we need to make decreases from one side to make the neckline, but the back piece and sleeves crochet just straight rows up. I'll remind you about the back part and sleeves a little bit later. But for right now, continue crocheting the same pattern. So right now it's the row 6, crochet the same as the row 2, the row 7 crochet the same as row 3, the row 8 as row 4, row 9 as row 5, row 10 as row 2, and so on until you crochet 27 rows. On row 28 we're gonna start making decreases. But how to count the rows? Yes, it's a little bit complicated. I'm counting them by double crochet. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th row. And the scheme itself, as you can see, wrappers consist of 9 stitches. Repeat as many as you want. After row 5, repeat from row 2 to row 5 as many rows as you want. The sticks are double crochet, the crosses are single crochet, and the loops are the air loops. So this is how my 27 rows look like. I count them by double crochet, as I said before. The height right now is almost 28 centimeters. And the width is 26 centimeters. And right now we're gonna start making decreases. Don't be afraid, it's not so complicated. So the row 28 start with chain of 3, and after the decrease we'll continue crochet it as the row 4. After the chain of 3, insert the hook right into the center of the shell and make single crochet like this. Then make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 double crochet above double crochet from the previous row. That's it. That was the decrease, but not the last. So continue crocheting this row as row 4 until the end of the row, then start crocheting row 29, and I'll meet you at the end of the row 29. Row 29, crochet at the row 5. I'm at the end of the row 29. You can see I have here 3 spaces of chain of air loops. Make single crochet into the first free space like this, then make chain of 3. So that was the second decrease. Turn your work. This chain of air loops is counted as the first stitch, so make the second double crochet above the second double crochet from the previous row right here. Then make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the center of the shell. Then again chain of 3 and double crochet above double crochet from the previous row. So crochet this row the same as the row 2 and start the next row the same as the row 3. I'll meet you at the end of the row 31. I'm at the end of the row 31. As you can see here, I have 3 spaces of chain of air loops. Make single crochet into the first free space, then make chain 1 and double crochet into the next free space of chain of air loops like this. Then make chain 1, turn your work, and crochet this row the same as the row 4. Make single crochet into the free space, then make 2 double crochet above double crochet from the previous row, then chain of 3, single crochet into the center of the shell, chain of 3, 2 double crochet above double crochet from the previous row. So we are done with decreases, and all we have left to do is to crochet the straight rows up as many as you want to reach the desired height with the same pattern without any decreases as we did at the very beginning. In total, I will crochet 36 rows. Let me show you the end of the row 33. We need to crochet 3 double crochet into the single crochet from the previous row. And all you have left to do is to crochet 3 more rows following the pattern. These are my 36 rows. At the end, make chain 1 and leave a longer tip. and cut the yarn. And right now you need to make the second front piece the same way, with the same decreases from the same side, because the front and wrong side of the piece are identical to each other. The height right now is 40 centimeters and the width on the shoulder is 21 centimeters. How to make the back piece and sleeves. For the back piece, cast on 90 loops plus 4 to start the row. In total, crochet 36 rows. For the sleeves, cast on 63 loops plus 4 to start the row. And in total, crochet 33 rows. Crochet without any decreases, just straight rows up. And this is what you should have: the back piece, 2 front pieces, and 2 sleeves. The width of the back part is 54 centimeters. The width of the sleeve is 37.5 centimeters and the height is 37 centimeters. So right now the cardigan should look like this, and we need to join all pieces together. The shoulders I will join with a long tip that I left. Insert the hook into the first stitches. Grab the yarn, pull it out, and crochet 1 loop on the hook. Then insert the hook into each stitch and make a slip stitch. Grab the yarn, pull it out, and crochet first loop into the second loop. Join all shoulder with slip stitches. At the end, make chain 1 and cut the yarn. From the other side, make the same way. To join this sleeve, we need to place it like this. Find the middle of the sleeve and with a marker, join it to the shoulder seam. From the shoulder seam, we need to count 16 rows down. It's where we start joining the sleeve to the body. Why we need to count 16 rows down? Remember, we started each row either with chain 1 or chain of 3. So in 16 rows, we have 32 stitches, and the same goes for the other side. That makes a total of 64 stitches. For the sleeve, we casted on 63 stitches to fit the pattern, so from one side of the seam 16 rows down and from the other side 16 rows down too. Make a starter loop and insert the hook into the first stitch on the sleeve and into the first row on the body of the cardigan. Here we continue joining with slip stitches, but here it doesn't matter where you insert the hook, since the stitches on the body of the cardigan and on the sleeve are different. So the most important thing is to crochet loosely and pull the loop up well, so the seam doesn't become too tight. So just insert the hook into the stitch and into the nearby free space on the body of the cardigan and make a slip stitch. And don't forget to crochet loosely and pull up the loop well. On the center of the sleeve, make one stitch from one side of the seam and the second stitch into the same place but from the other side of the seam, and continue crocheting the same way. At the end, make chain 1 and cut the yarn. This is what we should have. The seam looks like this, and from the front side, like this. Now the same way join the sides of the cardigan. Into each row make slip stitch and don't forget to pull out the loop well, and crochet more loosely. And now you can try on the cardigan. This is how it looks right now. By the way, you can leave the sleeves white at the bottom, and all we have left to do is to make edging. At first we make edging in front of the cardigan, making holes for the buttons, and only then at the bottom of the cardigan and on the sleeves. Make starter loop, insert the hook into the first loop, grab the yarn, pull it out, crochet one loop on the hook, then insert the hook into the same place and make single crochet. Where we have rows with chain 1, we crochet 1 single crochet. Where we have rows with chain of 3, we crochet 2 single crochet in that row. Or just like that, where you see the big hole, crochet 2 single crochet in that hole, and where you see the small hole, crochet 1 single crochet. Crochet like that until the end of other front side of the cardigan. Where we have decreases, crochet the same way in the big holes. Crochet 2 single crochet into the small holes, crochet 1 single crochet. On the back side, crochet 1 single crochet into each stitch. Where we have a chain of 8 loops, crochet 2 single crochet in that chain. I'm at the end, make chain 1, turn your work, and right now you need to crochet single crochet only through the front loop. Our stitch has front and back loops, and we need to insert the hook only through the front loop, like this. So start from the second loop from the hook, start crocheting single crochet through the front loop until the end of the other front piece. This is how 2 rows should look like, and right now we need to determine where we want the buttonholes to be. I just place the buttons where I want them to be, and then place the marker, so there I will make the holes. The third row, insert the hook into the second loop from the hook, but through the back loop only. So the third row, single crochet through the back loop and crochet until you have left 1 stitch before marker. So here is the marker and 1 stitch. We need to make chain of 2, skip these 2 loops, 2 stitches, and insert the hook into the third loop through the back loop, and continue crocheting until you have left 1 stitch before the next marker. And here's again 1 stitch before the marker, make chain of 2, skip these 2 stitches, and insert the hook into the third stitch through the back loop and continue crocheting until you have left one stitch before the next marker, and so on. We need to crochet until the end of the edging from the other side, making holes only where we had the markers. The next row, chain 1, and this row again we need to crochet through the front loop only with single crochet. This row without any holes, just crochet with single crochet until the end. And where we had the hole, just crochet 2 single crochet into it, like this, and then continue crocheting as usual. So the front edging is ready, and right now you can see the buttons. The same way, the same edging, we need to crochet at the bottom of the cardigan. Insert the hook into the first stitch. It's the first stitch on edging actually. Crochet 1 loop on the hook, then insert the hook into the same place, crochet single crochet, and then crochet all the bottom with single crochet into each stitch. And as I said before, we need to crochet the same edging as on the front pieces. One row with single crochet through the front loop only, the next row with single crochet through the back loop only, then again through the front loop and again through the back loop. At the end, chain 1 and cut the yarn. The sleeves are even easier. We crochet in spiral without joining the rows, just working with single crochet through the back loop only. However, for the first row on the sleeves, we need to crochet with single crochet into each stitch, but in the second row, we need to crochet 1 single crochet, skip 1 stitch, and crochet single crochet into the next stitch. Again, skip 1 and single crochet through the back loop. In the next rows, just crochet as usual without skipping any stitches. At the end, chain 1, cut the yarn, hide all the ends, and this is the cardigan that we made today with you. The cardigan turned out to be very beautiful and elegant. Its simple design is perfect for both everyday wear and more special occasions. I love that it looks like knitted with needles, and I think now it's my favorite cardigan. The cashmere yarn gives it a cozy and elegant feel, so definitely check out Wool Club and try the same yarn. This winter with such cardigan you'll stay warm and stylish. So guys, I hope you like this tutorial. Share your thoughts about this cardigan in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave your comment. Your comments inspire me a lot. And I see you in the next video. Bye, kitties!